Alright, problem number 2, sketching some transformations of yo mama 1 over x. What are we going to do? Let's do this first one, a 1 over x minus 2 with a plus 3. So let's draw our axes right there. X minus 2 shifts your mama over to the right. As such, x plus with the plus 3 at the end, it's shifting our vertical asymptote. It's shifting our horizontal asymptote up by 3. So we get that right there. First point, picture the mama graph. Mama graph looks like that. Quick little sketch, which means my first point, 1 to the right, 1 up from that asymptote, right there. And then curve in the shape, curve up right there. Next point, 1 to the left, 1 down. So there's my other point on the other side. Please do show me both, and then sketch that graph in like so. And then we're told that we want to solve for the intercepts algebraically, which means find the x-intercept, find the y-intercept. Well, what is an x-intercept? An x-intercept is when the y value of your graph is 0. So plug in 0 for y. 0 equals 1 over x minus 2 with a plus 3, and solve for x. So subtract 3 from both sides. So negative 3 equals 1 over x minus 2. What do we do now? Well, now we should take the reciprocal of both sides. 1 over negative 3 equals x minus 2. Do you see what I did? I kind of, in a very, very fancy way, I took this, I multiplied it up. I took this, I divided it down. So I ended up with an x minus 2 in the top and a 1 over negative 3 like that. Now, last step, add 2 to both sides, so I get negative 1/3 plus 2 equals x. Let's write that as a single number. Negative 1/3 plus 6/3 equals x. 6 minus 1 is 5, so 5/3 equals x, and thus our x-intercept has the coordinates 5/3, comma, 0. That is our x-intercept. Let's do the same thing with our y-intercept now. So now y equals 1 over 0 minus 2 plus 3. A y-intercept is when x is 0, so plug in 0 for x. So we get y equals 1 over negative 2, so negative 1/2 plus 3. And we can do the same thing. Y equals negative 1/2 plus 3 in terms of halves is 6 halves, just like that. So y equals 6 minus 1 over 2 plus 6 over 2. What am I talking about? 6 minus 1 is 5, so we get 5 halves this time. So y-intercept is 0, comma, 5 halves, and we're gravy. Does that look good? Does the x-intercept look like it's at about 5/3, which is 5/3 is what? 1 2/3? Yeah, it looks that way. Does the y-intercept look like it's at 5 halves, which is 2.5? Yeah, it looks like that is also in the correct spot. So it's a party. We're good.